You know, I used to absolutely hate looking at myself in the mirror, not because of vanity. No, not at all. I hated who I was, not how I looked. Growing up, I was a child filled with empathy, and due to trauma with my last marriage, severe trauma, I became such a cold, emotionally numb, and unavailable human and mother. I believe there wasn't a God because I thought, if there's a God, an almighty God, why would God cause me so much emotional pain? Why? Why would I be tested in the ways that I was tested? It wasn't until I learned of my daughter's addiction that I was humbled to my knees. Because I knew that I absolutely played a role in her pain. That led to her struggles. I knew I didn't cause her addiction, but I knew I contributed to the wounds. You know, having an adult child, your child go through anything like addiction, it is so painful and so traumatizing. And do you know that? I know this is going to be hard to believe, but I would do it all again. I would go through all of the pain and suffering again. Because what I gained was something I had lost long ago, and that was my empathy. I just wish my kids didn't have to carry the scars from my trauma. I think in these life lessons, the pain that we're exposed to and walking through hell, you can either be numb and bitter, or you can have your soul broken open and finally be awake. And I believe that I got my daughter back because of it. Was it divine intervention? Maybe. I can tell you, I lost my faith so many years ago without asking for it, without believing that there was a God who was listening, because that's what people would say. Just talk to God. And I'd be like, yeah, I fucking screamed to God to take my pain away. And I never felt like anyone was listening. It probably took 16 years when I started to feel this pull in ways I've never experienced before. Like the moment I shaved my head. Or when I was overcome with emotion out of the blue and just knew I had to invite my daughter to Thanksgiving, even in active use. And it was those moments that are really unexplainable. I think that completely changed the trajectory of my family and me. So now I look back and I look at all that pain I had to go through. And I know I can finally I can look in the mirror and like the person that I see.